Hey, Misty, welcome back. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. So today we're just going to go through your family genogram. This is going to be kind of like a roadmap of your family and kind of will help you understand how you got to where you are today. And ultimately, it'll help us throughout your treatment.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we're just going to start with your tell me about your mother's mother. What was her name?
Her name was Susie Hall.
Okay. And I'm just going to be writing while you tell me these things, okay?
Okay.
All right. Um, you said her name was Susie Hall.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And where did she live?
She lived in Baxley, Georgia.
Baxley, Georgia. Okay. And what did she do?
She was a nurse.
Okay, a nurse. And tell me just a little bit about your relationship with her.
She was very loving. She was a fun grandma, somebody I used to spend the weekends with thrifting.
Okay, so you thrifted with her on the weekends. Let's see, where do you know what her heritage was?
She's of Irish descent.
Okay, Irish. And how long? Do you know how many generations back that Baxley was home to her?
Actually, my great grandmother lived in Florida, so
Okay, so then they moved when she was a child.
yes.
Okay. All right. And did she go to college to become a nurse, or was she educated through a hospital system?
I actually think she was educated through a hospital school.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And did she have any health problems?
She did actually. She died from heart disease. She was 62.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what type of heart disease? Was it like heart failure or
It was heart
heart
failure.
failure? Okay. All right. And you said how old was she when she passed away?
She was 62.
62. Okay. All right. And was she married?
She was married to my papa.
Okay. And what was his name?
His name's Lucius Cranston Carter.
Okay.
We call him LC for short.
Okay. All right. And is he from Baxley also?
He is.
Okay. Um, let's see. And what did he do?
He's a farmer.
Okay, he was a farmer. Do you know what he farmed?
So he did corn, cotton. He also had cows and pigs, different livestock, um, and he also on the side he worked on tractors. He was a mechanic.
Okay. Do you know how they met?
That I do not know.
You don't know.
No.
Okay. Let's see. And how was your relationship with him?
I was close to him as well. On the weekends, my mom would take me out there, and he would take me to. We would fish. I'd ride the tractor with him. He'd let me feed the pigs.
So you had a good relationship with him?
I did.
Okay, good. Were they religious?
They were.
Okay. Do you know what religion they were?
They were Baptist.
Baptist. Did that have a big influence on their life?
It did.
Okay. All right. And do you know if he went to college?
He did not.
He didn't. Okay. What about medical conditions with him? Did he have any, or is he still living?
He is still
Okay.
living. He's 82.
Okay. And he has any medical problems?
He has hypertension.
Okay. Pressure. He didn't have any heart failure like your grandma?
No.
Okay. All right. Any other problems medically with him?
That's
Okay.
it.
Do either your grandma or your grandpa, did they have any issues with mental illness?
No, they
Okay.
didn't.
Okay. Um, and how many kids did they have?
They had 3,
3.
including, yeah, my
Okay.
mom.
All right. All right. So, was your mom the oldest or the youngest, or what position was she in?
She was the oldest. She's 56.
Okay. Um, and tell me a little bit about your mom.
So my mom, she lives in Waynesboro now,
Okay.
but she works as a dispatcher for a lumber trucking company.
Okay.
Um, she married in 2001
Okay.
to my stepdad, Russell Hutto.
Okay.
Um, but she has hypertension as well, just like my papa.
Okay. And did she go to college?
She received her associate's degree,
Okay. Do you know what she studied?
business.
Okay. All right. Is she religious?
Yes.
Okay. Is she Baptist as well?
She actually is Presbyterian.
Okay. Did she convert to Presbyterian?
She did when she married my stepdad.
Okay. All right. Is that a big part of their life?
Yes.
Okay. They go to church every week.
Yes.
Okay. Um, let's see. Um, and then your mom had 2 other siblings. Who was the next oldest?
So my uncle Lamar
Okay.
Carter is the next oldest. Um, he's 51,
Okay.
and he lives in Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay.
He owns his own auto repair shop. He works as a mechanic. He learned the ins and outs from my papa.
Okay. So that was passed down to him, that knowledge.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, does he have any health problems?
Nope, he's healthy.
Okay. Were you close with him?
No, distance was uh, a factor that contributed
He
to
just lived far
us.
away.
Hmm.
Okay. Did he go to any kind of college to learn the auto mechanic, or did he just learn that all from your grandfather?
I'm not sure if he received any additional
Okay.
education.
Okay. Um, and then let's see. And you said no health problems there. Any mental illnesses that you're aware of?
No.
Okay. And then your mom's last sibling. What is his or her name?
Her name is Teresa Carter,
Okay.
and she is 45.
Okay. Um, and tell me a little bit about your relationship with her.
So I was close to her. She lives in Baxley. She
Okay.
works as a teacher. Um, she recently got into an automobile accident where both of her ankles were shattered. So before that, she was healthy, but after the accident, um, she has battled with some new onset of depression.
Okay. Um, let's see. So does she work now?
No, she worked as a teacher before, but now that both ankles were shattered and she had to have reconstructive surgery,
Okay.
she doesn't work anymore.
Okay. Um, all right. So she just has a little bit of depression from that accident.
Correct.
Okay. So she went to college to become a teacher.
Yes, she did.
Okay. All right. Did you spend a lot of you said you spent a lot of time. You were close as a child. You lived close to her?
We did live
Okay.
close. I spent a lot. I babysat her kids when I was a teenager.
Okay. All right. And then You said your mom is married now to your stepdad. What about your biological father?
So my biological father's unknown. So when my mom got pregnant, it was out of wedlock, and my dad, he was already married and had 3 children of his own with his wife. So there's that. So yeah, I don't know any of my paternal family.
Okay, so you never had any kind of relationship with them or were introduced to them at all.
Yeah, no
Okay.
contact.
All right. Um, and then, are you married?
I am married.
Okay. And what is your husband's name?
My husband's name's Matthew Lewis.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about how you guys met and your relationship.
Yeah, so we've been married for 11 years. We actually grew up together. We met in middle school, and then we started dating in high school. And then from there, we went to UGA together, got married in college. Um, but yeah, he's very supportive. He's a pharmacist. He's 30, I'm 31.
Okay. Does he help you around the house? And
Yeah,
help
he's
kind of.
very supportive.
Okay, great. Um, does he have any health problems?
No.
Okay, and what type of family did he come from? Was it similar to the type of family you came from?
Yeah, just bigger
Bigger
family.
family. How many siblings did he have?
He has 2 siblings. I was the only child, and then his mom and dad have more siblings as well.
Okay. And what do his family do for a living?
They're farmers too.
They're also farmers.
Yeah,
Okay. Are they religious?
they are religious.
Okay. Are they Baptist as well?
They are.
Okay. All right. And then, does your husband have any health problems?
No, he does not.
Okay. Um, and you said he's a pharmacist also?
Hmm.
Okay. And so he had to go to college for that.
Yes,
Okay.
he received his undergrad at UGA in chemistry, and then he's a double dog, so he got his pharmacy degree at UGA.
Okay. All right. So you guys both grew up in the same town together.
We did.
Okay. All right. So if you just wanna, I'm just gonna show you a little bit about your family. So here we have your grandmother, Susie Hall, and she worked as a nurse. You guys were close growing up. She passed away from heart disease at 62. Um, her and your grandfather, LC, they both lived in Baxley, and they had a farm. Um, you had a good relationship with both of them. They were very devout Baptists. Um, and your grandfather is still living and just has a little bit of hypertension.
Mhm.
Um, and then your mom had, you had a good relationship with her. She was a little bit strict, but made ends meet as a single mom. Um, and you're still close with her. She's now married to your stepdad. Um, and um, Lamar Carter, your uncle. You did have a good relationship with him. He just lived further away, so you weren't super close with him. He doesn't have any health problems that you know of. He owns his own mechanic shop. Um, and then your aunt Teresa Carter was a teacher, and you were close with her and her children growing up. But she recently got into a car accident and has had some bouts of depression since then. Um, and let's see, and then um, you got married during college to your husband, and he's a pharmacist. He's very supportive, and you guys have a good relationship. You've been married for 11 years, and he doesn't have any health problems, and you guys have a pretty solid marriage.
That sounds right.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. This will be definitely useful in your treatment, and I think that's all we have for today.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming in.